guys. Just for a second. All right. I'm munching on some cough drops. Don't come at me for having something in my mouth.
Oh, careful!
Oop, my bad.
Go to pot if I'm put out of commission.
My bad, my bad. Okay, so if I can help it, I don't want to use, well, let's do this.
Lumos.
The blue powder in the school unless I'm lost. So we're gonna be exploring the school pretty much. Because those loading screens can take a hot minute. Thieves. Down bad. Peeves is my ultimate favorite. Dude just does not give a fuck. A poltergeist is gonna poltergeist. Why do we take a fucking long way around? Hello? Thank you. Yeah, we took the long way around. That's dumb. Like, we could have come down that area. I got my water too. Guys, go get your water.
Revelio.
I'm done.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly.
I'm very
They are
laggy
all
right
in
now.
their own way
I'm sorry.
dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them
Hey.
properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy. Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant.
Think pleasant thoughts.
I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him
Some treats.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
Excuse me.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Some assholes.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Give me a second. What are these? I want to know what they are.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
That's rude.
did.
That's very rude.
How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our
It
lives.
looks like
Some provide
a
us with magically
bobcat
imbued materials,
mixed with
if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as
know
bad
what
as the
else it
Savagers
looks
in Rookwood's poacher pack.
not by the name anyway.
Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can
I
be
read
brought to
that wrong, I'm
justice by
dumb.
someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay.
Hey,
Well.
over here. Come on.
Well, give me a minute, Poppy. I want to make friends. Dun, 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 dun. What? Oh,
Did you
excuse
need
me.
something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Ooh, my bad. Can I get in here first?
I wouldn't take just anyone there.
Aloha.
In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
Aren't I wearing this scarf right now? Alright, let's go.
Like the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
I have.
Don't worry, we're nearly
This
there.
afternoon.
It's just ahead.
I only play this for my hour and 20 minutes that I have to stream.
Stand back.
I don't play this when I'm off stream.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
No! I don't need to end up like Draco Malfoy, okay?
I knew it.
No!
I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff
I'm
take
gonna
to someone
bop it on
this
its
quickly.
spout.
You can
Come
feed
on.
and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle.
Is it?
You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a
I'm very
dreadful
laggy right
busybody.
now. To me, anyway. Woo! Hit the wrong button. I think I'm more laggy today. At least on my side. But that could literally
So,
just be me.
What did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story.
That's
But I
probably because
rescued
I'm
her
lagging
from
on
poachers
my
a few
end.
years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
I guess we will. Okay, what are these things over here? I want to know what these things are.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Felcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south. Hope you're faring well with the blasting curve.
Places!
Okay.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when...
Well, if it's not working for you, it's not working for you. Well, don't do that. Definitely don't do that. I need a small camp. Don't want to catch an assault charge. I'm sideways. Hold on. There we go. Oh. My boobs jiggled.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
My avatar, when I reset her position, the boobs jiggled. Did you not see that?
This looks intriguing.
You should pay more attention. Oh my god, look at it. It's a centaur. Centaur!
Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print and I have to break a few bones.
Nuisance when supplies run low, though. Always makes me
Leviosa! Accio!
I quit now while you're still alive. Flashes of inspiration. Expulso! This is
Ow.
not...
Where did you go, coward?
Might want to look up. Give it back.
Places! Incendio!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
To regret.
Because I'm busy. Like, I'm so fucking busy. And like I said, we've been sick.
Revelio!
Ooh, excuse me. Holy crap. I did. Yeah, I know.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
You know who doesn't have protection charms? You, motherfucker.
I would say that I am there.
Levioso.
What was that? This isn't a fair fight!
Yes. Glacius. Confringo.
So it better not be a trick. Thought we... You'll have to fight it.
Dumb bitch.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Ow, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Holy shit, that was bright. Well, let me go and do the other things before I have to return to Hogwarts. Which is this one. Where do you want me to go? Okay. All the way up here. Okay. Fuck, bro. Fuck. Hey, this is a good chance to, excuse me.
Confringo.
Oh, next up. Trust. Had that been without the arachnophobia thing on, I would have been shitting my pants. No lie. What am I supposed to be practicing? Okay. Gotta make sure this is the end.
go.
I just gotta land on him. Let's see if I can get any closer. Okay, come on. Where am I supposed to go be going? Over here. Alright. I need to get some of these Merlin trials done, because they'll up some of my stuff. Not that I need it. I'm kidding. I'm being cocky. Oh, I missed.
That's it.
Okay. Do you guys want to see all the Merlin trials, or do you want me to do them off camera? Because I can. That way it's not like repetitive, and I can do the power things off camera too if you want. Sorry guys, I got gunk and stuff. You're alright.
I'm told. Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Well, do you have the other plants that I need? No. You're just the...
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way!
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Yes, I'm such... Okay. Tab. Tab. No. Tab. Okay. I never said I had to use them in combat. This place is so pretty. I don't want to walk all the way up here.
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Jesus.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed. And luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Ugh. I'll find Deke when I'm ready for that. Why did I do that? That's stupid. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. A pleasure doing business with you. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Okay.
Let me know
Now I
if there's
gotta go
anything else I can do.
Back to the room of requirements. Go ahead and do Mallow Sweet in this one. Alright. Oh, it can stop being used. Okay. I'll take 14 minutes, so... Well, let's go collect some of our mallow sweet that's down here. And then let's go do some of these.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Oh, Jesus. That means push the big ass rock down the cliff.
That's that. Settled.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Bye.
Incendio.
Nuts. Up, down. I want to see if I can get into the cave over here. Because this way is how Slytherins get the map chamber papers. I want to see if I can get in there.
Revelio.
I guess not. I want to do the classes all together, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Aren't you the student who chased Ranrock's loyalists out of Lower Hogsfield?
Alohomora. Revelio.
It's behind the house. On my way. Ugh.
Revelio.
It's not in the house, it's over here.
Revelio.
There's one more over here. Okay, plan. From now on, now that I have all of the unlockings, I pilgrim one village per per gameplay. And if I have to go into more than one village per gameplay.
Confringo. Potato. Stupid guy. Cursed fiends.
That way it doesn't get too
What do you have in
repetitive.
store for me this time? Revelio. Accio.
Bloom pop. Oof. We'll do more of these later too.
Deke's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
And by the time we do Adam Kakawa's and the other one should be ready.
Welcome back. Have you finished yours?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. And you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Okay. Bam. Bam. Boom. Bam. Please. Arresto momentum.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Alohomora.
Alright. And now the other one. Well, not that one. am I glowing?
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted it about really straight away. We agreed to let bygones return to the rules, and don't forget to say hello the next time you're in free back there.
There's us in the background. Why is Imelda looking at us like that?
So knowledgeable.
That bitch. I'm sorry.
I hope those assignments were challenging.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Danger? Because we're always in
I
danger.
can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself, even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Yeah. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now. Not practice the new spell on the training dummy.
Sender!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Alright. Back to the room of requirements. ROR. They're ready!
Brilliant!
Attend all my classes today. Learning spells.
Sometimes I wish someone would try to figure things.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving,
It's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few parts.
And that's the purple spell down.
Wonderfully done.
Now we've got... Wow, we just need this one.
If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just flipendo. Look at that. You're a natural.
Alright, and we'll go find Deke. Because... I get the feeling we'll learn that spell after we see Deke.
I'd rather go alone.
To a dance? Why not? In fact...
Deke, where are you?
Yes, of course, so you don't have to ask someone.
Was only asking. I suppose there are some advantages to not... Your own.
Oh.
Oh, he's in the room.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Yes, I know. Just put it there for now.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
You got one!
Yep. We got one.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso!
That was easy.
Everything's all right now.
And we got a mail.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Dude. Deke is making me get my legs, my steps in.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Turn day into night. Yes, yes, I want to.
Levioso! There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Go back to Deke.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound.
Really wasn't that
Shame
much
we didn't
more
see the
difficult.
moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm not walking all the way down. We can just fast travel.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
This is pretty.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Let's put that back. Put this there. And alright. Wow. Okay then. Oh, I have to add a trade item. Wow. Just do this one then.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Alright. our spells back in order. I don't have one for this one. Yet. Let's just go to Feldcroft.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Revelio.
Alright. Let's go talk to her. Now, we'll only do the first half of this, and then we'll...
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Dude, he's grieving.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Alright.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'll only do the...
I'm sorry about earlier. Revelio, bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Well, I wouldn't bear them either. So.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Well, I mean, he's made up his mind.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Okay.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know
Guys, I'm
everything,
sorry.
sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly
this is a
focused on
run-in.
finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I hope to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is
Everybody's
best for
trying to
Anne.
do what they think is
He's
best.
always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Sebastian is grieving
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much
the
more
loss
than people
of
realize.
part of his sister.
They should not be underestimated.
So, I mean, he thinks he's doing what's right when he's
All the
not.
debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Oof, excuse me.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Frank, not quiet. Stop it!
Let me over. Door. Sendo.
human to worry about. I won't rest.
Why did it go on that?
I feel as though you're not even...
Fringo!
Won't get away with that. I won't rest. You've made your last mistake.
Have I?
Fringo!
You are postponing the inevitable.
They just keep coming.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Why can't I hit you, little moon calf? Not quick enough. But they're just regular now. Not quite.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
You trying to warn me my ass, dude? Where'd you go? Oh. You didn't say we'd be attacked by every single freaking one of them all in one go.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Where do you have that one? Well, I mean, I guess
Whose home
leave
was
it all
this?
to me.
Been abandoned long
Sebastian.
since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, for a century.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view. Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Can't get over that way. Get out of my way. Okay. No, can't. Can't do that. Let's see if there's another way in. Dude, there's gotta be another way. Maybe if I bring them to me. No.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian,
Okay, guys, give me a second.
This house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Dang. Let's just knock it all down.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Yeah, it wouldn't do you any good.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Oh, oh my lord.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay. Now we just have these, and we'll do them later. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get these out of the way. Collections. See about our collections. Mini mushroom has the hiccups. Magic beasts. Get talent points. What should we invest in? Do that. forgot we only had one. Inventory. And then our gear. I don't like wearing glasses in this game. But that's cute. I like this one. Let's do that one. Ooh, we get trousers. Pants. Love pants. Alright. For now, let's save and... Oop, wrong button. And I will see you guys tomorrow if I am not sick. Alright, good night.